Gotta make sure you put the bleach in the water. Get it in there. Ain't gonna hurt them dishes. Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. So y'all know I made some oxtails. I cleaned them yesterday and seasoned them. So I just got to make some yellow rice to go with it. I'm doing something very simple. So y'all hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. And baby, if you ain't got nothing positive to say, you on the wrong channel. Don't come over here with that negative vibe. Don't come over here asking dumb questions. Don't come over here talking about nobody, okay? So, and I ain't trying to answer no questions, no dumb questions either. So before y'all, I know somebody gonna say, I thought she don't keep dishes in her sink. Before I cook, I have to rewash the pot again. Y'all see my pretty flowers? Look at my flowers. I don't know about y'all, but when it rains, it make you so sleepy. I say I'm gonna make this rice and then I'm going to lay down in my bed and look at me some movies until that TV look at me. How everybody doing? I am not Haitian, okay? I am American. Born right here in Tampa, Florida. Now, I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Because I don't need nobody to say, why you said it like that? I'm just scrolling, but since you said hi to me, I said hi to you. Hope you have a great day. And I hope you have a great day too. I really do. I hope everybody having a great day. But baby, I know it's a rainy day here in Tampa. So I'm using canned beans, okay? That's so true. They will take something so simple. Oh yeah, honey, especially when I say it, honey, they'll take it and make it a big old thing. So that's why I say, my little cousin them, okay, they dad is Haitian, okay, and I don't have nothing against nobody from where they from. I'm gonna tell you, sir. I don't care where you from. I would like you until you cross me. Until you do something to me, I don't like you no more. We're gonna put some salt in the rice. I'm gonna put some yellow rice food coloring. Put some Szechuan in here. And this is a veggie cube. And the onion gonna give it some flavor too. not telling no tale. Since it been raining, boy, my toe been hurting. I'm like, dang, man, this rain got my toe all messed up. Now, even though these canned beans, you still can make them. Put some complete seasoning in there. Some garlic powder. And some seasoned salt. When I tell y'all I love this pot set. So I'm not hungry because I ate something earlier, so I want to drink me some milk since I've been in that rain. So take the milk. Thank you. Oh, okay, making sense. My niece is in Haitian, and when she came up here, she brought a 50-pound rice, bag of rice. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. Hey, sweet sin. Child, you listen here. Don't even delete this question because I got to laugh. I got to laugh off of this right here. She looked like Marge off the Simpsons. Well, sugar, that's what my sister called me. My sister called me Marge. So don't think you even much trying to hurt me because when you came over here and say I look like Marge off the Simpsons, that's what my sister called me, sugar. So thank you. I appreciate that. So now you know my other name that my sister called me, okay? She be saying, Marge. Dang, he must got a lot of milk in him. So I don't have the fresh garlic and stuff. So that's why I'm going to use, not garlic, ginger. So I don't have fresh ginger, so I got to use the ground ginger. And I just want to say this right here. Y'all hit that like button. I got 238 people on here and I only got 63 likes. I know I'm better than that. And I know y'all can hit them likes and push it on up some. Let me tell you something. I'm going to be honest. I don't care what them trolls come in here and say. Like I tell them all the time, before y'all want to write something negative about me, make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? And then write what you want to say, because I'm just want to be honest with y'all. It's been 3 years since my ankle surgery, and I feel discomfort when it rains sometimes. I know, honey, this rain, I mean, I just been feeling kind of funny with this rain today, because I begin to hurt. I'm like, let me go take a shower and sit down. But I just want to let people know, if you think you finna come over here and write something and you're gonna have me feeling upset and you think you're gonna break my spirit, I just want to tell y'all, y'all are a lie. Because you don't even much really know me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't come over here trying to call me ugly, because when I looked in the mirror, ooh, I said, I'm so beautiful. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take some ginger and put inside of him. Take some cinnamon. Some turmeric. Some black pepper. Then we're gonna whisk this baby right on up. And when your rice cooking, you want to take it and you want to mix it up. Because if you don't mix it up, the onions and the bell peppers going to be just sitting on the top. So that's why I'm mixing it. Because I want my onions and peppers to be mixed in my rice, not just sitting on the top. So this is how the milk's supposed to come out. This is why they call it golden milk right here. See how it's coming out? Let me let y'all see. So, oh yeah, I'm cleaning as I go. I ain't leaving no dishes. I don't want no dishes. So I got a question. So the other day, y'all hit that like button. 95 likes, and I got 285 people on here. Y'all can do better than that now. I know I can. Y'all can do better than that, right there. 391 people and I only got 107 likes. Do y'all just come to see if somebody gonna talk about somebody or what? Y'all can do better than that now. Y'all can come on and do better. But you know what? I asked y'all a question the other day. I asked y'all a question. Do the children father supposed to pay the bills for the because he got kids and the lady got a new man or whatever? Do he supposed to be paying the bills? I want y'all to talk to me today. I got 321 people on here, so I want y'all to talk to me today. Let me turn this part down. Anthony, Yolanda, Ivy, welcome back, Devetta, Kimberly. So I want y'all to tell me this. Answer this question. If a woman and a man don't broke up, they don't move, they separate ways, and she got another man, do the children father need to be helping her pay the bills, keep a roof over her head, and she got a man, helping her put groceries in the house, and she got a man? I want to know that. Can y'all talk to me today? It should be 50-50 in a marriage, but I'm the type of woman. No, I'm not talking about married. I'm talking about if they don't broke up and they don't moved on. They don't move on, but the children, the baby mother call and say, hey, can you pay my light bill? Hey, can you put food in the house? Hey, can you help me pay my rent this month? But you got another man. You know what? I'm finna just tell y'all. I'm just finna say this right here. And I don't care. I got 349 people on here. And I don't care who get mad what I'm finna say. Yeah, it's some bitter ass baby mamas out there. It's some bitter baby mamas out there, okay? Y'all so bitter that the man don't move on, and you around him, you don't got other kids after his kids, and your ass being bitter, thinking he over there taking care of other people's kids and neglecting your grown ass kids. And I just don't understand. Women, y'all be don't have kids from somebody else, or y'all in a new relationship and y'all get mad with baby daddy because baby daddy won't come help you pay your rent, help you pay your light bill, put food in the house, but you don't have kids from another man. I don't understand how women be so bitter and how women will tell other people you living in luxury. People, that's what's wrong. People don't know the struggles that people go through. And then another thing was wrong with women. Women you had the man, okay? You ain't know how to treat the man. So he don't moved on and you mad because you see how the man living. You see the things that him and his new lady got, and you swear that he just doing all this and that and neglecting your kids, but he take care of your kids. But you mad because he won't come put food in your house. He won't help you pay the rent. He won't help you pay the light bill. Make sure you got somewhere to stay. Ladies, you need to understand, when you and baby daddy break up, it ain't his responsibility to put a roof over your head. It's his responsibility, if them children young, to continue to look after his kids. But he ain't got to look out for your your overgrown ass. Y'all be around him be so mad at the men because they don't moved up. That's what child support is for. He is not your man anymore. And that's right there. Some of y'all women are so nasty, so wicked. And I don't care which one of y'all get mad at me and want to come at me, because baby, bring it on today, because I got to get some stuff off my chest. Y'all so wicked. Y'all already be getting child support. Then you want more money from the man. You act like this man's supposed to be paying your rent. I feel as though both parties are supporting to help with them children, no matter who I am with or who he with. But I feel like this right here, if this was my situation right here, my husband paying child support, my husband ain't finna keep a roof over your head. He ain't finna keep a roof. I don't care how you looking, how we living. Don't be thinking what we finna put a roof over your head. And then some of these women, y'all got baby daddies. Y'all don't have kids. But then you don't have kids after the other children. And they bums the daddy, they ain't taking care of them. But you see how the other daddy living. You feel that he's supposed to come take care of the whole household with extra children in there. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie right there. And some of you women, some of y'all so dependent, some be so mad at the man because he don't moved on and he doing good. And then you want him to come make sure you and your children got somewhere to sleep. Man, please. Hey, Miss Treasie, the hey, how you doing? I can't see what Peach went through. Yeah, he can go have. Let me tell you something. If a man taking care of his baby, why he got to put a roof over the mama head? Y'all tell me that right there. Tell me, if he taking care of his kids, why do he got to put a roof over your children's head? I want to know that right there. And it killed me. It killed me. Some of y'all women killed me when the man move on and you don't move on. But then when you think you want him to do this and do that, you'll say, oh, he over there taking care of other people's kids. He over there doing this and that for their household. I feel like this right here. If a man still doing for his kids, it shouldn't matter what he do in his household. He don't move on. He don't have to put a roof over your head. Me, I only want my husband doing what he got to get done for him. Then I'll take care of him in bed and everything else, but we split the bills together. So mindful said, you know what? I understand what you're saying, because I take care of my husband too in bed and we split the bills or whatever. But I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about these bitter ass baby mamas. That's who I'm talking about. Bitter ass baby mamas. The man don't move on. And you don't move on, but then when you fall on hard times, you feel that he should come and support you and all your kids, okay? And he might have 1 or 2 kids with you, but you mad because he ain't coming to help pay your light bill. He ain't putting food in your house. That is not his responsibility when he move on. When he move on, you ain't got nothing to say. You shouldn't even much argue at him. You shouldn't even much, hey. And that's what killed me right here. This is what killed me. Some of y'all women lay up with a man every night. Every night. That man parking his car in your garage 24/7. But you want to call the baby daddy and tell him what you need. You need help with your light bill. You need food in your house. You need him to pay rent. And I'm going to say this, and if he do that, he a damn fool. He a fool. I don't even much care. Why would you pay rent to keep something over her head? Why? And that's what I want to know today, because some of y'all women just be y'all be doing too much. When I ain't never depend on damn one of my kids' father to pay my rent, pay my light bill, no nothing. And I ain't picking up my phone and say, hey, can you buy me and my children something to eat? Hey, can you come help pay my light bill? Can you help me pay my rent? I'm not doing that. I ain't finna do that right there. Not if I know if I go talk to this man, that man, he better be able to break me off. He is responsible to take care of his kids, not her rent, light bill, or anything that she has. A new man, he should be able to help her. I do read the chat, Sam. Thank you. If a man paying out the board, he shouldn't have to pay no woman rent. A man shouldn't have to pay no woman rent. A man shouldn't. I feel if you're in a relationship, yeah. But I feel like this, if you got kids, and then if this another thing, even if the woman finna get evicted, you right, they freaking white, these girls, while the next man chilling. That's stupid right there. But he doesn't have the responsibility to help, period. The judge would make him, and you understand that, nothing extra. You know what? And some fathers already taking care of their kids. They doing everything for their kids right now. But you know what? Somebody will begin to whisper in that woman ear, child, especially when he don't move on. Don't let him get a new car. Don't let him and his lady get something nice, a new house. Somebody gonna whisper in her ear, girl, I take him to child support. And this man already taking care of these kids, his child. You take him to child support, then you get less. You get less. If the man is on child support, it should not even be an issue. However, it is not enough. Go back to court and get the child support order. That's what they should do. Hey, Sam. And Sam, I do read comments. Yes, these women are some bad women. Yes, there are some bad women out there. Hey, Eva. People are still working in their 80s. Yeah, people still working. Yes, that's not right. Get your life together. Don't depend on a man that is not yours. And that's right, women, these baby mamas, you know what? You shouldn't depend on no man. Not depend on him for nothing. As long as he do for his kids, that's all that matter. Y'all shouldn't be around him mad because you want him to pay your rent. You want him to pay your light bill. Then you turn around and say y'all living in luxury. People is not living in luxury. People is working hard these days. The father of the kids are still responsible for the children. It is not right to expect a new boyfriend to take care of another man's kids. Now that boyfriend help out with other things, okay? I understand that right there. But if you got a man living with you, I'm finna be honest. Let me go on, be honest. If you got a man living with you, he parking his car, tearing your garage up, eating your food. Why? And he living with you. Why he ain't helping you pay your rent? Why he ain't helping you pay the light bill? Why he ain't helping you pay the water bill? Why he ain't helping you putting food on the table? And then you call this another one. You call, I seen this video right here where the lady got mad because she called and say her children was hungry. He bought 2 Happy Meals for his kids, and she got mad. And they dad was in the house. And it's crazy. I feel like this, we shouldn't get mad. If a man come do for his kids, you shouldn't get mad because he don't have to take care of all your kids. And he only got one child or two children with you. Why do you want him to expect to take care of all your kids and he don't move on? If the father is paying child support, he is doing his fatherly duty. That woman should be thankful he is at least around to pay for the kid, pay his kids. Some women can't get that. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Sharonda. As long as mom take care of the children, I don't understand why. But if my baby daddy paid child support, he shouldn't have to keep no move over my head. The child support is supposed to pay the bills. Okay. And then when you get child support, you can use that child support to pay your bills or whatever. But I just feel like this right here. Some of y'all women, some of y'all so nasty that y'all just want to be a pain to the man. Y'all just want to be a pain to him. Be like, especially if he don't move on, honey, you want to get him in the new lady hell. But I'm here to tell you new ladies, don't take that bullshit. Don't let them talk to y'all no any kind of way. Don't let that baby mama disrespect you. And then when she call, want to talk noise, you just click hang up in her face, okay? Ain't nobody on that baby mama drama crap. And I'm glad I didn't have to go through that right there. Tell me I'm finna be mad with him because he don't moved on and stuff. Oh, well, if you're mad because you still want him, that's why you giving him hell. That's why you mad because he don't moved on. If a man is laying up on my house, we have an understanding from the door. I don't do layup. I do relationships. And that's true. You know what? Like somebody said in the comment, it's not the man's responsibility to take care of the woman kids. But it's his responsibility if he living there to help pay bills. He don't have to take care of your kids, but he have to take care of bills. But this the thing right here. Some women, when they see the man with the other woman and they see they doing good, they always say, "Oh, he over there taking care of other people kids." How do people know what they doing? This is a heavy conversation tonight. She wanted to be able to read them on the moving fast. Well, some of the baby mamas get child support and still not treating the children right to feed and clothes. What about that? I feel like this. If a man paying a woman child support, she should be able to. Well, some baby mamas get child support and still not treat. I feel like this. If a man paying child support for his kids, I feel the woman's supposed to take care of her kids. She's supposed to make sure she have. But some of y'all, when y'all get that little child support, y'all want to run and go get them old little long fake lashes like you're gonna fly away, get a hairdo, get fingernails, and the children be running around him looking like who did it and why they did it to them. I feel like this right here, that child support, use that child support to pay bills, put food in the house, look out for them kids. That's what the child support for. Not for you to be running to the beauty salon doing this and that. The child, you looking all good and your child looking like who did it and why they did it, looking like somebody just threw the child away and stuff. And then another thing, when the daddy come get the child, you have that child looking so raggedy because you ain't bought the child nothing. And some of y'all get child support and to tell the children your daddy don't pay child support. Y'all will paint that man the baddest man in the world, and you know you getting child support and lying to them children, saying your daddy ain't paying no child support. And then y'all talk nasty about the daddy to the kids. And that's wrong right there. To sit up and talk nasty to the children about their daddy, and you know they got a good daddy, a daddy that's there looking out for them, a daddy that's whenever they need, there. But I feel like there's no daddy, when you don't move on, ain't supposed to pay your rent, ain't supposed to pay your light bill, no nothing. And if he paying you child support, you saying that's not enough, that's what you took him to court, and that's what the judge ordered him to pay. And then you go sit up and talk about him. No, go get a job, because some of y'all don't want to work, because some of y'all want to depend on that child support. Y'all want to depend on that man. And then when you fall on hard times, you want to talk bad about the man. It's not the man's responsibility. He's not with you no more. $100 a month is crazy. Work I could do. You know what? Good will come to thrifty mothers like that. Some women take that money and run with that money. No money for the kids. I'd rather walk around here with my hair sticking on my head, looking like a bomb, than to have my children looking like a bomb. I ain't finna be looking good and they looking raggedy. We ain't doing that right there. I'd rather go to bed hungry before my children go to bed hungry. And I'm like this right here. I ain't depending on no man to take care of my kids. Just like I showed y'all today. Whatever you're saying, it still doesn't make it right for dad. I feel like it. I feel what you mean. Whatever I'm saying, whatever I'm saying, don't make it right for dads. It's a lot of good dads out here. A lot of good dads that pay child support. And some of these baby mamas make that man look bad. And they'll say that man ain't doing nothing for them kids. Go around town talking about that man like a dog and know that man paying child support. And you want to give that man hell. You want to be a pain in his side. $100 a month, that's not, and that's true. $100 a month in child support ain't nothing. If the judge, you take your baby, and this is where some of y'all mess up. If y'all got a baby father already, he paying child support. No, he ain't paying child support, but he looking out for the kids. He making sure the children got shoes. He making sure they got clothes. He giving you for the kids and everything. But you get mad when he get with somebody and you want to take him to child support. And then the judge order him to pay you less than what he was giving you. Then you mad. So when he start paying child support, he say, I ain't giving you nothing else. And then you all mad and stuff. Well, honey, I'll be whatever you want me to be, sugar. And I told you, don't think you're going to come over here and say something negative and I'm going to get upset. I ain't finna get on here and cry. Why are you saying that about me? Not going to do it. Not at all. Now, Sam, now, sit in the skybox and listen, because you're trying to be a problem. You can't do a lot of things. You know what? You can't do... You can't do a lot of things with $100. $100 be gone as soon as you close your eyes. Them $100 gone. You can go to the store and get you some bread, cheese, meat, whatever. That go to $100 right there. So if you take this man to court and the judge order him to pay you $100 a month, that means you need to stop depending on him. You need to get a job. And what I'm saying, because some baby mamas, y'all sit home, y'all don't want to work, y'all depend on the man and stuff, because y'all be looking how the man living now. And so that's why y'all want to take him to court. And then when he go to court, he got to pay child support. And some daddies will be like this right here. When the child calls to ask for something, he'll say, tell your mama to take it out that child support check. That's right. I always spend my last on my baby, and she's always dressed up and clean. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's how a child's supposed to be. He doesn't support too. I was paying $140 a week in childcare, no government assistance. You know what, Sharonda? See that, like, you paying $140 a week in child support. You know, some mothers don't want to do that. I'm being honest today. Some mothers just sit home and depend on that child support check. Money for the kids is something she can work. And that's right, Stephen, she can work. And that's what I'm saying. She can get out and work. And then some of them be to my, let me tell y'all something. Let me give you an example. Just say, for instance, if a man get with a woman, she got 2 kids. She got 2 kids when he got with her. And then she get pregnant from him and she have a baby. And then they break up. Then she turn around and have another child from another man. So, but the third baby father, she want to call him to come pay the light bill, come help her keep a roof over her head, put food on the table. So what happened to the first 2 baby daddies? Where the 4th baby daddy at? Why you got to call on the 3rd baby daddy? And that's what I want to know. Why do you got to call on the 3rd baby daddies? And a lot of women's got to understand, women turn these children against it. Yeah, and women do turn. I feel like this right here. If you got a problem with the man, you shouldn't sit up and talk bad. Your daddy this, your daddy that. Whatever you don't like about that man, you shouldn't sit up and tear that man down in front of his child. Because that same child need that dad in their life. But some of y'all so mean that y'all are push that, fill that child up with a whole bunch of stuff to make that daddy like a bad person. And then pushing that child against the dad. That's so wrong. And some of y'all, these children like 5, 6 years old, y'all be like, y'all daddy, y'all excuse my language, y'all daddy ain't no damn good. Y'all daddy ain't shit. That's what y'all be telling these children. Y'all feeding that stuff into these kids' head. Let them children build a relationship with their daddy. Just because you mad with him because he don't move on, yet you feel that he should come and support you. No, that is not his job to support your ass. You need to get a job. Who is doing is a blessing. Some men don't do nothing for their kids. And I feel like this right here, as a woman, I wouldn't want my man to come be with me and neglect his kids. But you know what? Some women are saying a man over there taking care of his kids and neglecting his children. But I feel like this: when a child get grown, he don't have to take care of that child. He don't have to be running around here supporting a grown person. I was happy when my son dad finally moved on. Honestly, I don't consider a man a father if he is just sending money for child support, because that means he was forced to provide financial for his kids. A real man wouldn't be forced. Okay, I understand what you say. You say a real man wouldn't be forced to pay child support. But listen here, some men's already taking care of their kids. But some women, they be so mad and they see the man with another woman or he don't move on, they'll turn around and say, I'm finna put him on child support. And he already doing everything for the kids. And it's a lot of men's like that right now. They taking care of their kids. They giving you money for the kids, buying the kids all the needs. Every time the kids call them, he pick up the phone and he buying for them. But yet and still, you go take him and put him on child support. So that right there, she forced him on child support because she the one went to the courthouse and he was already doing for his kids. And it's a lot of men out there that's doing for their kids. And then the woman put them on child support. And then another thing too, a lot of women got men's on child support, and you won't even much let the man see the child. And then you won't let the man see the child because the new man say that he can't see his own child. And the new man ain't even probably helping you. And this man, him, want to be in his child life. This man, him, taking care of his child. But the other man say he can't be in the life. It's some bitter baby daddies. It's not always the women. And that's right. It's not always the women. It's the men too. $100 in New York, good for one day. Honey, $100 in my hand here in Tampa, only good for like 20 minutes. Hell, for me, 20 minutes. So $100 ain't nothing. I'm drinking, I made some golden milk. And this milk, this coconut milk with turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, and black pepper. So that's what I made because I've been out there in that rain and I'm like, let me drink something hot. You ain't lying about these women. But dad still have to step up on things. Yeah, a dad have to step up on things. But you know what? Sometimes how can a dad, y'all know how many dads want to be in their children's life? And the mothers, they so bitter, they don't want to let the children be in the dad life. And then they talk bad about the dad. $100 ain't even, it sure ain't. A lot of these men barely give money for their children and then give the new girlfriend and their children. I see it all the time. I don't know. I don't know why. Some men do that. Some men do that. But you know what? Some women think, oh, he over there taking care of her kids. But she don't know. She was taking care of her kids before he must stepped in the picture. And that's what a lot of women don't understand. Some women been taking care of their kids by themselves. And then when this man come along, they want to say, oh, you over there taking care of her kids. But let me tell you something. When you a hard-working woman and you already taking care of your kids and you want nice things for your kids, you don't have to depend on no man to come in your life to take care of your kids. And you already doing that. And you was doing that before he came along. And that's what some baby mamas don't understand. Work at home, plenty of jobs. You can get a job. You know what? And then if the man ain't really paying no child support and you don't took him to court, it ain't nothing you can do because that's what the judge ordered him to pay. Only thing you can do is get a job. That's it. The golden milk is coconut milk, cinnamon, ginger, turmeric, and black pepper. That's what golden milk is. I was making it. You go back, you'll see how I made it. Child support in Georgia is based on both. Oh, child support in Georgia is based on both parents. Ooh, child. When the dad got to pay child support, that's all they willing to pay. That's true. When some dads, when they pay child support, that's all they want to pay. They be saying, you better tell your mama to take it out that child support check. She put me on child support. I'm living with a woman and paying her child support for the past 14 years. Unbelievable. But I just take it with a smile and still pay the more. So Lincoln, well, I want to read your comment again. I'm living with a woman and paying her child support for the past 14 years. Unbelievable. But I couldn't do that. And you paying the mortgage. I couldn't even much do that right there. I don't understand how a woman put a man on child support and y'all living together. Hey, Kimberly. I don't know anyone that sit home and depends on child support. They be homeless. Child support doesn't pay all the bills. Well, just Ray, honey, you wouldn't believe some people that might be sitting like staying in a housing or something like that. Some people be sitting waiting on that child support to come, waiting on that child support to drop, and they not working. This is a great conversation. I do. She is a fool from you having the first time. Well, shoot, she already having too many already. Children are not a golden goose. Children are a blessing, not a cash cow. Well, honey, I be wondering when these women have these babies from these basketball players, football players, and all that, and $50,000 in child support a month. What the fuck? Excuse. What that child gonna do with that a month? And then you to my something you can't live off of that. I think that is a real gold digger right there. Some of these women have these babies from these movie stars, rappers, and all that just for a check. And I'm for real. Because what the heck do you need $50,000 a month? For what? What do you need that for? Men talk bad about the child mother. Yeah, honey, men talk bad about the child mama. They do. They do. They really do. Hit them like us. Yo, y'all hit them likes, okay? Hit that like button. Let them find out in their own if they really the case. My mama always let me see people for who they are. The kids will see themselves when the dad ain't right. We don't have to convince them. Well, some people know their children dad's good, but they'll talk bad about the dad. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. It could affect the child too. Hey, Brenda. Godson, bless music. How you doing, Lee? Children are not I read that. How about the women that have a good job and the dad do everything for his child and the mother still talk bad about the dad? I think she wrong. I feel like this. I feel that a woman shouldn't talk bad about the dad to the child. I think that's wrong right there. And I feel like this, you know what? Even though some dads don't step up and they not doing what they supposed to do, I just feel as a woman, we shouldn't sit around and depend on that man. You know what I'm saying? Because just like the saying say, it's mama's babies and daddy's maybe. Because mama gonna always be stuck with the babies. So I feel like this right here, there's no way that I can sit and say I'm gonna depend on a man for, be running behind you saying, when I fall on hard times, saying, you need to come over here and pay my rent, pay my light bill. No, I'm not gonna do that. Cause honey, that's why I can do so many things that I know I'm finna get out here, I'm gonna make me some money to pay my bill. I ain't finna depend on nobody. And that's what a lot of women do. You sit around and you depend depend on the man, and you be like, and then you feel that the man, he in a new relationship, and you will sit back and say he taking care of this woman kids, and you really don't know what's going on in the household. You just looking from the outside because you the children mother, or you the baby, the child mama, and you just seeing how a person living, how they dressing. You think they got it all together, but you don't know the struggles that they probably going through in that house. And you might see her children looking good, and then you say, oh, he over there taking care of her kids. But yet and still, she taking care of her own kids. When you try to get on food stamps, they tell you you have to put the baby dad on child support, and that's so true right there. Whenever you go apply for food stamps or LFDC check, I don't know if they still call them LFDC check. You have to put the dad on child support, and if the dad haven't signed for the baby, they make y'all take a DNA test. So if you want them, then they make the dad pay pay them food stamps, right, that you getting. Baby mamas can go to work. You can't do a lot. You can't do a lot with $100 if you know how to shop. You can't do nothing with $100. If you know how to shop, you can do a lot with $100. Well, I must be don't know how to shop. Cause honey, it seems like when I get $100 bill, that $100 gone in 10, 20 minutes. Men do the same thing. Don't let him. He bad mouth mothers. And I think if a man talking bad about his children mother, he wrong. And a lot of men do that. Some men sit up and talk about the children mama and be calling the mama all kinds of names in front of the kids. I feel he shouldn't do that. If you got a problem with the mama, you need to take that up with the mama. The child don't need to hear that right there. And then some of y'all got court orders where you got to drop the children off. Y'all don't even much want to y'all don't even much want to switch when it's time to switch because y'all hating each other so much. Y'all don't know when y'all be doing all this, y'all bringing pressure on that child. Because that child in the middle of all of that, what's going on. That must be a new rules. No, what she's saying about if you get on food stamps, you have to put the dad on child support. That ain't new. That's old right there. I wouldn't date no man who doesn't pay child support. And any woman or any man that's going with somebody and they not taking care of their kids, but they taking care of your kids, they wrong. $100 at the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, you might get a lot. Thank you, God, son, bless. Don't depend on the child support. Eventually, it will be over. And then, you know what? And you look at it, sometimes you pay child support till the child turn, 18. I think it's till 18. When that child turn 18, then that money gone. What you going to be doing then? Because you add that money into your bills. And it's women that pay men child support too. It's women. They be out here, they have to pay the man child support. And they don't even much want to pay the child support. Children require more than just a check. Raising a child is not easy. Raising children is not, no, honey, it take a village to raise children. Honey, I feel like this right here, even if the man keeping the kids and the woman paying child support, I think she should make time for the kids. If the man paying child support, he should make time for the kids. I feel like whoever keeping the kids, the other parent should at least get that child, spend time with that child, be in that child's life. Oh, true that. We all need to work to get somewhere in life. Dads, you need to pay your child support. I'm from Australia. Hey, T-Ho. Your mama. I'm doing fine today. It's, in some states, you got to put your baby daddy on child support. You know what? That's here in Tampa. If you go sign up for food stamps or LFDC check, you got to put the dad on child support. And you better not be around to I don't know where the dad at. They chat, that's it. I have one child and be struggling. How in the world do women have 3 and 4 kids? Honey, at Sharonda, 3 kids. I had 3 kids. And y'all know I already told y'all I had 3 kids and I got 3 different baby daddies. But my son dad was there and his grandmama. My son and his grandma like this. Like this. So, and honey, just imagine taking care. That's why I say I didn't depend on child support, no nothing. Because them my kids. Honey, I'm walking to work 3 o'clock in the morning because I knew I had 3 kids to take care of. I had to make sure the rent was paid. I had to make sure I got food on the table. I had to make sure I had clothes and shoes because I wanted my children to look good. Y'all see how I wear them Nikes? I wanted my children to look good. I'd rather my children look good and I look a hot mess, okay? But so it's hard, especially being a single parent and you taking care of 3 kids. You got to make sure you got the work and everything. And that's that's the only thing. And even though I was getting child support, let me tell y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, back then, I was getting, for one child, $37 a week. The other child, I think, like 100, something like that. That ain't no money. Y'all, child support back then, what, almost 38 years ago, 36 years ago, $37 a week. I think it was 37, 30. I still got my papers. I'm going to dig my papers out so I can show y'all. And and that's right. And the person that said, when you get on AFDC, you have to take a DNA test. You sure do. It is based off the lifestyle, though. If dad has it, then the kid should too. The kid doesn't deserve to live bad because he's selfish. No, he don't supposed to be selfish because he made no kids. And I feel like this too, even if the dad paying child support, the mama shouldn't be selfish and not want to take care of the kids with the child support. Because I feel like this right here, some women's around here getting child support and they children walking around with holes in their shoes and they telling the children the dad ain't paying child support, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like that. Like, I'm finna be honest with y'all. Like one of my kids' father was paying child support. And then he was like he was helping me get school clothes. And he called me one day. He called me and he said, Treasie, because he was a single dad too. And he was like, Treasie, I can't help you this year because I need to get their school clothes. I'm like, get their school clothes. I already got my stuff. You see about them kids over there. And I think that's how it should be. Because I would have been so wrong and I would have been saying, I don't care about your kids. I don't care. You better get my daughter's stuff. I wasn't finna do that right there because I love his kids. And I feel like this right here, he a single dad. He's supposed to be looking out for his kids. And I had so much respect for him to pick up the phone and call me and tell me that he couldn't have helped me this year. So, and because a lot of children, a lot of baby mamas, y'all will be saying, I don't care nothing about that. You better buy my kids stuff. 50,000 is a lifestyle for some with that kind of money, not just figures. Dads live good. Kids should live good too. But some women, I say the 50,000, but some women be saying, for my lifestyle, because I was living like that when I was with him. I always wonder that too. Was hard, but mine is grown now, and we are blessed financially now. It was hard at one time though, and it's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard raising kids by yourself. The child support amount is determined by the dad income. Therefore, if he's an MB, child support amount is going to be up. Yeah, it's going to be up in the thousands. If you are a millionaire, you should be paying for child support than the average working man. I feel like this. Let me tell you, if I had a child right now, and the dad was doing buying school clothes, the daughter, the child insurance, looking out for the child. I wouldn't even much want child support from him. I wouldn't want nothing from him, long as he doing for his child. That's it. Because I feel like this right here, we going 50-50 already, so why I want to run and put you on child support? You doing everything that a father's supposed to be doing. You spending time with your child. Every time your child needs you, there for your child. So a man like that, a woman shouldn't even much want to put him on child support, and he there for his kids. Lady tried to put me on child support, and the kid had been with me for 2 years, so I totally understand. And you know what? And some women, some men's keeping their kids, and women still try to put the man on child support, and he keeping the kids. And I know that happened to somebody here in Tampa. She wasn't even much keeping the kids, and she tried to get child support, and they went to court, and she had to wind up paying him child support because she didn't even much keep the kid. Treasie, you know I love you, but don't just put that on these women. These women can't get 50K if these men don't know it coming. Women, when he knows full well he don't want a child with her. Yeah, you know what? And some men, your comment too, it's me kill. The woman can't get 50K if these men don't knowingly come. If the woman don't want child. And some women trap these men. Some of them, just like with the 50K, it's me kill. Like you said, it's something like where he a basketball player, he didn't even much want to have a baby with that young lady, and he told her that he didn't want to have a baby. Thank you, Godson, bless music. My holy king, Shannon Sharp, and that white girl. Oh no, I ain't talk about that. My holy king. I haven't talked about that yet. I got to look at it because I don't really be following that like that. That a good dad be great. I think so too. When a man good, let him be great. And if a man keeping his kids and the woman doing right by the kids, I think he should treat her with respect too. Because it's men that raising kids, and the woman got to pay child support. The woman's still in the child life. The woman still spending time with the child. Excuse me. I think that man should give her respect too. Better go try make life for you and your kids. Love your energy. Thank you, Julio. Thank you. Why did you drop that case, Sharonda? He told me he was sick. Who was sick, Sharonda? Mom would give the real name if they legit. If not, that's what nice of you. Kids still need support though. Never talk bad about people in front of their kids. I think that's so wrong to talk bad about somebody, about any mother or any father in front of their kids. And I know people that even if people don't like their parents, like the child mother or whatever, they'll talk bad about the child mother in front of them. And the daddy side do it and all of that. You are right. My mom was kind of upset. Yeah, and it's old to spend. They don't know who the dad is, no one. Yeah, it's been like that for years. If you get AFDC, that dad goes on child support. And that's true, the dad do go on child support when you get AFDC. And then some men be mad when they find out that the woman he got to pay child support because she getting food stamps, but he got to understand she got to feed the kids. I had food stamps for like 2 months in 01, and my son dad was not on child support. It wasn't a requirement, at least here in Texas, honey, here in Tampa it was. If you live a reckless lifestyle, you should pay child support. I agree with her 100%. They are forcing you to pay. If the woman was paying hun, we wouldn't see a whole, we would see a whole different thing. Them men's would be crying and talking. Yeah, it's some women, but let me tell you something. It's some men's keeping their kids, and the women is supposed to be paying child support, and they not even much paying the child support. Some women don't pay the man the child support. That's that ain't true. If you don't know, you don't know. That's what for some for help. I watched this kid, 22-year-old. He fought hard until he got his baby. I saw this man on Facebook and he was fighting to get his child. Hey William, hey Tracy, the So I want to say this right here. I always say, if you ain't got nothing positive to say, don't come on my channel. And I just want to say this out of respect. Don't come over here talking about my child, because I ain't gonna have that right there. I'm not gonna have that. I don't care what y'all think about my child. That's still my baby. And don't come on my page talking about my baby. That's all I got to say. And I'm saying that with respect. So if you want to come over here and you want to bring my child up, you on the wrong channel, because her mama ain't going to say nothing, because I'm still not, I ain't saying nothing bad about my child. And however y'all feel, you feel, that's on you about my child. But don't come over here talking about my child. I got food stamps for 2 months. No parent should be talking bad about each other to their children. It will come back and bite you. My friend ex-husband did that, and he lost his court case. That's right. She stayed humble and she won. I got $667 per month for my son. How about the women that have men paying child support for years to find out the baby ain't his? Women will start going to jail for that. Or we have to pay. I think that's so wrong when a woman have a man paying child support, and then the man, they say that, come to find out that ain't the man's child, and the man can't get off child support, and they want to keep making him pay. That is so wrong, and that's so nasty. And I feel like, I'm gonna be honest with you, some of you women already know that the man ain't the children's father. Y'all already know that, but y'all will tell that man that's his father. I mean, that's their father, that's his baby. In Mississippi, man got to pay child support unto the kids. What is 21 in Mississippi? 21 is when you're grown. Based on the income, yeah, my mom only got 25 a week for me. Child, that little doggone $30-something every 2 weeks. But you know what? Back then, that's a long time ago. So dads walk around in Nikes while kids walk around and I like that. Till my dads walk around in Nikes while kids walk around in Hikes. I think that's wrong right there. And any man that's walking around here and you around here looking all good and your children looking like a bum, it's something wrong with you. I like that right there. Your rent was only $299 a month. Let me tell you something. Back in, y'all know I used to stay in the projects. So when I stayed in the projects, then my rent was what, like $30 a month. And then I got on Section 8. So, and yeah, 667 is good. I only got 341. I hate seeing unkept kids and the parents look like, I don't like to see children looking ragged and the parents looking all good, nails done, hair done. The daddy either. I don't like that right there. Honey. No, I don't like that. Honey, if I'm wearing Nikes, you wearing Nikes, okay? Honey, I ain't finna be around here. I got on a pair of name brand shoes and my children, and they got on them cheap regular pair. Well, my children wouldn't play that anyway. Okay, I was still struggling, and I was never the type to spend reckless. I am good with budgeting, and it was hard. Let me tell you, it was hard. How many kids you got, Just Rain? I got $281 a month. So when I used to get AFDC, I got $364, y'all. $364 a month in a check for 3 kids. 3 kids. And then my food stamps, I think my food stamps was like about 450, 500, something like that. But then they start making it where you have to go to school. You have to go to school 40 hours a week for that check and to get them food stamps. I was like, I could get me a job. I can get me a job and make me more money than that right there. I ain't finna be doing that. What's wrong with them? Child, that little money I got for my son, I put it in a savings account for him for his allowance. I didn't need his dad help. But it was his responsibility as well to take care of his child. But both of my sons, and I always look good, clean, never got evicted, lights cut off, thank God. Sound like you may have still been in love though, or have some type of love for him to be like, okay, no money to. So let me tell you something. No, I wasn't in love with him. No, that's no right there. I just felt like this. I was a single parent, he a single dad. He raising his kids. He still got to make sure they got lights. He paying rent. He got to make sure they have school clothes. And if you don't understand this right here, if he say he can't help me and he getting their school clothes, why? And I already got my child's school clothes. Why would I say no? I don't care about your kids. No, I'm not doing that right there. Not at all. And there wasn't no love, honey. It wasn't no love because we had done been moved on, and I don't had 2 other kids. It was the hardest time in my life. I only got my hair done 3 times out the year. I looked at a mess, but God. Man, if I show y'all some pictures, one thing about me, my friend, she used to get so mad with me. And she'd say, because we'll go to the store and I'll buy me something. And I turn around and take it back in the store and get the money back and buy my children an outfit. And she used to be saying, why? I only had 2 kids at that time. She said, why do you do that? And I told her I feel so bad when I buy me something and I'm buying me something and not buying them because I'm so used to buying them. She was like, you got to stop doing that. Hey, Oscar, I learned how to do my hair, my own hair, and cut my son's hair. Nobody would have ever guessed how I was struggling. Stress and depression, but look good. He told her, but he didn't take precaution to prevent it. That should always be left up to the woman. If a man doesn't want kids, then he should prevent it. I think he should prevent it too if he don't want kids. God is faithful. He will take care of us and give us what we need when we need it. So he should have he should have used the condom. And then some men cheat on their woman, and then the side chick get pregnant. He get mad with her. You should have covered that thing up, homeboy. My car was so old, I had to put air in my tires. Girl, Sharonda, if you don't sound like me, oh my God. My car was old, and every morning, let me tell you something. Every morning, I used to have to go on Hillsborough and 34th. Hillsborough and 34th and put air in my tire every morning on my way to taking my children to school. I used to have to do that every morning. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, when people say hard times, I had hard times. Honey, I know the struggles. Hey, Nico, thank you. And I didn't have a washer or dryer in my one bedroom apartment, and used to have to put my son in a wagon in snow to wash clothes. So let me tell you something. Just rain. Just like y'all saying y'all having hard times. Let me tell y'all my hard time I had. Just imagine, got 3 kids, and I stayed in a duplex. I used to have to get up every day. Every day I used to walk. It was like probably about between 5 to 7 miles. I used to have to get up and to walk my children to school. I used to have my son in the cedar part of the stroller, had one daughter on top of the stroller, had one in the basket, and I used to walk to take my children to school every day. I did that every day. So when y'all talking about struggles, I know the struggles. When y'all talking about struggling, going to bed, not eating, honey, that was me right there. Because I was going to make sure my children eat. And I went to bed hungry, and my baby was like, she was crying. She was like, but mama, you got to eat. I'm not, I'd rather for y'all to eat. So I know the struggles, okay? Especially when you ain't got no food stamps, you ain't get no check, you ain't got nothing. Honey, and so I know the struggles. You are a survivor, you weathered the storm. It was so hard for me, in a one bedroom apartment for 5 years until God blessed me with a house. How are you? I'm doing fine today. I have several men in my family that have custody of their kids, and the mom did not pay any child support. Must be me. I feel, you know what? I salute any man that's raising his kids and he doing it on his own. I salute him. I mean, I really do, because and some people don't like to get amends the credit the single father daddies. Some men, some women be like, but they struggle just like we struggle, because they got to take them children to the doctor. They got to help people to try to get people to watch them when the children's sick, can't go to school. You know, they have to miss work. So I salute any man that raised their kids on their own, especially you raising your kids and the mama's not in their life. The mamas don't even much want to come around. And that's the same thing with some of the ladies too, the single parents. I salute y'all. I know y'all struggles being a single parent, but I'm just saying, when you got to do everything for that child. So I salute y'all too. God bless you all, to all you single parents. Keep God in your heart and believe that all good things come to those who wait. You're still worthy. Your children are adjourned. Hey, Laura, I have one son. If rent was $30 a month, I would have a mansion and a yacht right now. Boy, just seeing. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. Today when I was going to the store, I had to turn my car around and go back and look. They got a 3 bedroom, 1 bath duplex, $2,200 a month. And y'all should see how it look. $2,200 a month. And you know what? Tomorrow when I get off work, I'm gonna take y'all around there so y'all can see the duplex. $2,200 a month. So you know what? The single parents and the single dads out there, you got to pay this rent by yourself, honey. I salute y'all, because it's hard. And then nobody don't want to help. My tattoo say my name. This my name right here. My children name. Some of my grandkids. My husband. That's what my tattoo say. What's up? From my end. All right, Liberty City. Hey, I love Miami. Oh, I love Miami. I thank God. I never tried to keep up with the Jones. Develta, I'm happy too that I never try to keep up with the Joneses. I am so happy that I'm not all into the materialistic things. Like I ain't gonna lie now. When it come to them tennis shoes, When it come to my tennis shoes, I'm gonna spend me about $200. I ain't even much finna lie right there, y'all. But honey, when it come to my clothes, I love my Walmart jeans, my Walmart shirts. And if y'all don't know me by now, y'all know I love wearing tank tops. Cause honey, temp is hot, period. So baby, I can go get me a pair of Walmart jeans, and honey, my little tank tops like about $4, $5 at Walmart. I'm not all into that name brand stuff. I'm like the pocketbooks. Now the tennis shoes, yeah. My pocketbooks, no. Honey, give me a little City Trend $12, City Trend DD's $12 purse I can just throw across him. I'm good. Well, us single moms have made it through yeah, we made it through some stuff. The way God have turned my life around is still shocking to me. God definitely faithful. My dad raised me and my sisters as a single father. Single dad yeah, you know what? A single dads have it harder than single moms. They do. Hey, Tammy, I know the struggle as a child and single mother, but I survived and done better for my children. Hey, Lavette, how you feeling? I love you and Peaches both because you both have thrived, survived. I normally always take the child side of things, but you have grown and changed, I'm sure. And being a single mom ain't easy. Being a single mom is not easy. It's not. And yes, rent is crazy. Honey, if y'all see some of the little shikes around here, how much they want, y'all will be surprised. By next weekend, it's Labor Day weekend. That means, hey, Puddin' Cat, you ain't have no whiskey this weekend? Hey, Traveling Soul. I'm okay. I'm still having sinus headaches and right here. Honey, drink you some lemon and honey. Hot. I had a good job. Let's see. Spade. Because in the 80s, I would ride the bus, take my kids to the babysitter. Most of my check would go to the babysitter and the bus. I barely made it, but God helped me. Listen here. When my kids didn't go to school during the summer, I used to get up and I used to walk to work 3 o'clock in the morning. I ain't telling y'all, I'm telling y'all, I used to be scared, but I know what I had to do to take care of my kids. I'm the same way with my shoes, Miss Treasie. It's sad that rent is that high, but the jobs are not paying enough for that. Y'all, hold on, I got to get something out of here right quick. Y'all, I am so sorry. It's sad that the rent is that high, but the jobs not. And the jobs ain't, and it seems like the rent is going up so high. No, I've never been taking over the counter mass, but I'm going to the doctor's office in the morning. But you know what? Drink you some hot tea. Hot tea and lemon will help you. Look that. Let me tell you something. I'm finna be honest. I don't know why these women, to each his own now. Let me say that because I don't want nobody to come and attack me, okay? But to each his own. I feel like this right here. You be spending $300-400 on a pair of pants. I'm just making this up, okay? You paying all this for a pair of, spending all this on for a pair of pants and stuff. And then you be saying you can go to the same little cheap store and see them same pants. And you a person that say, I'm not, I like the name. So I tell y'all, my pants I be wearing, honey, they come from Walmart. Some of them be off the clearance rack, okay? That's some of the clothes I be wearing from Walmart, honey. All my tank tops, Walmart. My shorts, I go to City Trend. I am not an expensive person, no nothing. I believe in saving my money. I'm not that person that carry no $500-600 around town, and I ain't finna buy no purse for no $500-600, and I ain't got $500-600 in that purse. I'm just being honest to y'all, cause I have hard times at times. Okay, I love me a nice Coach purse, but they also not expensive as they. No, you can go to the Coach outlet too. Honey, I love my, look at my Walmart. Look at my outfit. Look at him. These pants came from City Trend though, okay? But I love my tank tops. I love them. I got so many tank tops. I got a draw, the ones that I be wearing to work. I got a draw for them. Then I got my ones for my street clothes. I got like 3 drawers of tank tops, and then I got the little scrap that I be wearing up under the tank top. I got 2 drawers for them right there. Miss Tree say hello. I'm on sinus. I just pray you feel better because this weather right here, a lot of people catching COVID too. Whiskey, tea, and honey is good too. Rasta, God saying in the Bible, your body is God's temple. Why are you? So, okay. So you say in the Bible, God say, you want to know why I'm tattooing my body? Child, it's too late. My body is tattooed, okay? So don't come with the scripture or whatever. Don't come over here with the judge. Just don't need much come. I got a tattoo here. I got a tattoo here. I got a tattoo all back there. So it's nothing I can do. So don't come over here with it, okay? Honey, that me and God gonna have to deal with that, okay? I never understood why rent is so high when you have to make 3 times the rent. 2K rent is your income. You know what? And I heard they supposed to be changing that because I don't understand why do they want your rent to be your money got to be 3 times the rent the place. Hey D Green, how you doing? And yeah, I got these tattoos long time ago too. I don't have them a long time. So that's why when people be saying, but why you child, these tattoos old? You have to walk to work at 3 a.m. in Tampa. My God, somebody was definitely keeping you covered in prayer. I don't know how many people that would walk to work today if the job was right next to. Yeah, I walked to work 3 o'clock in the morning, and during the summertime by myself. And my baby used to be so scared. She would wake up. Peaches would just sit up. She'll wake, just be like so worried. And when I get to work, I call and be like, I'm at work, to let them know. So when you got kids, you're gonna do what you got to do to take care of your kids when you're a single mother. So I had to walk. I walked to work until I got with my husband. And when I got with him, he walked me to work every morning until we got a car. And I know, like I know some of y'all women, some women get mad with me when I talk like this, telling y'all stop depending on child support and you depending on that man and stuff. You got to start. I feel like this right here. No woman should depend on a man. No woman, because you got to understand, if a man decide to walk out your life, what you gonna do? Because you've been so dependent on him. And then some of y'all so dependent on the child support. What if one day he just stopped? And then when the child get 18, you ain't getting no child support check no more. But you've been dependent on that for the longest or whatever. And I ain't trying, I'm not trying to make nobody mad or nothing like that. But you got to understand, when you got kids, don't depend on no man. When you're in a relationship, don't depend on that man like you want that man to do everything for you. You got to be independent. You got to get out there and you got to put your grind on. And I just feel like this right here, I love to see my name on my paycheck. I don't want to be like this right here on the next paycheck. I want my own paycheck. I hardly get sick, but I slept fan next to me. You know what? That's what I can't understand. Who have that air conditioner so low? I mean, down on 65, and then you have the fan right there in your face, and then you got the cover on you. Man, when my grandkids come over here, I be want to punch them in the face. Be around here, I'm in here freezing all balled up. Come out, and then you go in and turn the air conditioner down. I mean, turn it back up. They in there got the fan on, and they wrapped up in the cover. I'm like, who do that? Landlords be proud gouging and don't want to. Some landlords don't want to fix nothing, but they want that rent money. And they'll say, oh, I'm going to fix it. And they'll never fix it. Ain't no way I would spend hundreds on some paint. Well, just rain. Honey, you'll be surprised that people spend the money on their jeans. I'm not a cheeky person, but I believe in saving my money. And if I want somebody's name on my pants, I'm going to write my own name on my pants. Even though I can't afford name brands now, I still don't buy them. Only thing I buy name brand is my tennis. I love tennis shoes. I love tennis shoes. Let me show y'all something. I got to show y'all something though. This how much I love tennis shoes. Y'all excuse me because it's dark. I love shoes, period. I love shoes. Y'all got to excuse my closet. My closet junky. Look at him. I got two closets. Two. This is my first closet. Look at that. I love tennis shoes. I love tennis shoes. Look at him. I love tennis shoes. Y'all know I got my thing up here now. So that's just one closet right there. That's one closet. I like the story you just told about Lynchmore walking you to work until y'all was able to buy a car together. It's too many people overlooking the best person. I'm gonna tell you that story too. But this is my other closet with my shoes. I need to clean my closet up. This is my second closet. I had 3. So this is my other closet right here. Y'all got to excuse my shoes. Y'all see I got shoes all back here. I need to clean this closet out. Honey, I look at her. I love tennis shoes. I love tennis shoes. I got shoes all on the floor. Shoes all on the floor. But these are all my Nikes. I got. So somebody said they like the story I told. I am so thirsty. They like the story I told them about lynch mob. So let me tell y'all this. Tell y'all this story. So let me tell y'all this. I know I get on my husband's nerves because he get on my damn nerves. But I wouldn't trade that man for nothing in the world. For nothing. Because, y'all, when I tell y'all I was having hard times, I was having hard times. My car was broke. My car broke down, and I just had got my car fixed. Then the sucker broke down again. So this is what I'm putting in my water. So my car broke down again. And then where I moved at, I moved in these apartment complex. So y'all, this is crazy. I moved in the apartment complex. And when I moved in the apartment complex, and they gave me the key, and I got ready to move in there, and I'm like, dang, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all how good. Okay, y'all know I was married before. So me and my ex-husband, we still friends. So when I moved, he came to help me move into my new place. Where you get your thing you give into the poor. So who giving to the poor? What you talking about? Hey Pat, where did you get your rug, your area rug from? I bought my area rug from this place. It's some habitat thing on Floyd Avenue and Waters. Man, I paid like almost $500 for that rug. That's how bad I want that. Well, the rug was $400. No, I paid. It came to about $500. I wanted the rug so bad, and when I went up there, I asked the dude. I'm like, I ain't got all the money on me, and I said, if I run home, when I go home, y'all come back. I come back, y'all gonna be closed. And he said, I can't hold the rug. And I said, can I get? What if I give you $50 to hold it for me? He said, what's your name? I didn't know how to act the next morning going to get my rug. You hear me? But anyway, so I was, because Just Rain and Sharonda was on here talking about hard time. So let me tell y'all my hard time. So I had just moved in the apartment. And when I moved in the, oh my God, I'm going to tell y'all how good God is. So I had just moved in the apartment. And when I went there to move in the apartment, I was like, this got to be the wrong apartment right here. Because this apartment ain't clean. So then it wasn't clean how it's supposed to be. The rent office had no clothes, so they gave me my key the next day. Told me they gave me the wrong key to the wrong house, apartment. So then I moved into my apartment. I worked up the road to Busch Gardens. That's where I was staying at, on Busch, not too far from Busch. And my car broke down again. I ain't had the money to afford to get the car fixed. I'm like, this car finna sit there till I can get the money together. So my children was out for the summer, and I walked down Busch every morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning, because I had to be to work at 4 o'clock in the morning. I walked every day. And then when school time came up, me and my children would catch the city bus together. I started going to work at 6. Well, no, I didn't. I had to change my schedule. But when I used to go to work at 6, we catch the bus together. I get off on Busch, and 30th, and they keep going, and my mama picked them up from the bus stop. So, but when I met Lynch Mob, he was working at Busch Gardens, for Busch Garden, but I worked at a company called One Source. And when I first met him, he was like, trying to talk to me. And I'm like, I don't like your ugly self. I don't like you. What's wrong with you? And he told me, he said, you gonna be my lady. And I said, oh no, I'm not. I don't like you. Not at all. Then he came to my, y'all, I was having so a hard time. I couldn't even much afford cable. That's how much of a hard time I was having. So he came over there. He came and met my mama, because no, I did. I had him start getting all right then. So he came over there. He met my family. The first day he never ever called my mama by her name. The first day he met my mom, he called her mommy. And he been calling my mama mommy since the first day he met my mama in March of 03. So then he started coming over to my house. And then he'll call me on the phone. He be like, I'm finna come over your house. He get there, he say, I got $100 on me. Let's go to the grocery store. We go to the grocery store. He said, just save me $3 to catch the bus. And I said, no, I ain't finna do that. He said, I only want $3. Buy everything and just save me $3. I said, we ain't doing that. He was like, yeah. And that man got up when he started staying with me, staying the night. He got up every morning and walked down Bush with me every morning. He walked me to the time clock. He didn't walk me halfway. He walked me to the time clock and stood there and watched me punch in and walk all the way back home, get my kids up for school, walk them to the bus stop. He did that till we got a car. And then like one time I was like, listen, I ain't used to no man stamping me. You got to go home. So he was walking with his belongings and my children was walking behind me. Was like, why you doing that man like that? That's a good man. You should keep that man. This and that. Child, my children, when he got off the bus with me and I went in there to punch in, and I told my supervisor, I said, I got to go. I asked my cousin, I said, let me hold your car. I went and picked my man up off that bus stop, and that's been 22 years ago. So when you got a man that's bending over backwards for you, then walking you to work 3 o'clock in the morning, making sure you and your children got food to eat, because I wasn't getting food stamps, no nothing. Honey, you better appreciate that right there. And I appreciate everything that he have done for me and my kids. That's why I have no problem getting out my bed, cooking him breakfast in the morning, cooking him dinner, washing his clothes, making sure this house clean. Because all the things that this man have done for me, I can't thank him enough. This man have been more of a father to my kids, to my 2 girls, than they real dad ever been. And he get along with all of them. So see, when I come on here and I brag about my husband, that's why I brag about my husband. Because the things that my husband have done for me, the things that he still do for me. So that's why I brag about him. And there's nobody walking this earth can come tell me anything about my husband and that I'm going to believe it. Because I'm going to look at your ass crazy, okay? So that's why that story is making me want to cry, because God doesn't, for y'all to be married. God is good. It is meant for y'all to be happy. Hey, Real Spill. And let me tell you something. I'm going to be honest. Good men are hard to find. Good women are hard to find. And then, you know what? Sometimes some of us, let me tell y'all, Because I was about to lose my blessing. Because you know what? When you're not used to staying with somebody and you used to staying by yourself and you used to doing everything by yourself, it's hard to get adjusted. And then when you don't been in relationships and you never really had a man to really love you like this man loved me. I was like, I never ever been on a plane till I went with my husband. I don't know. I don't know you was married previous, but I'm glad you was able to see lynch mob was good for you. Even peace has talked about it. And so let me tell you, yeah, I was married before. And you know what? That man was a good man too. He was a good man. So I would never say nothing bad about him. But you know what the problem was? I was young. I wasn't ready to be married. I wasn't ready to be settled down. And me and that man, we still friends. Me and him, we talk, and I see him and his wife. I talk to him and his wife. So I could never, ever say anything bad about that man. And you know what? I had to apologize to him. I saw him one day at Walmart, and I told him, I said, I don't never want you to think I didn't love you. I said, but I was not ready to be married. He was like, girl, I already knew you weren't married. I'm ready to be married. I said, if you knew I wasn't ready to be married, why you butt married me? He was like, I don't know, I just loved you, Treasie. And he was like, I don't care who you with, who I'm with, I'ma always love you, and you gonna always be my friend. So you know what I'm saying? So we friends, and I could never say one thing bad about that man because he was a good man and stuff. But honey, I'm so thankful that that voice said, you better go pick up your man from that bus stop. Honey, I went and picked up my man from that bus stop, and only time me and him haven't stayed together is when he had to go back home for his mom. That's the only time we never ever slept together in the bed. When he had to leave to go back to see about his mom in St. Thomas, and when he was there, he called me just sitting on the phone talking to me. So when God bless you with somebody good, you got to appreciate that person. So, when people come on here and they be smiling, I thought you got a good husband. I do got a good husband. That's why I can brag on my husband, the things that he have done for me and the things that he still do for me. So I asked my grandson, hey, Miss Treasie, I totally agree. I have had a friend over 31 years. I always knew he was the best guy for me, but I wasn't interested. Now that I'm 50, I realize he is a blessing just for me. Honey, because I said I ain't never getting married again. Huh, that was a lie. So I asked my grandson today, I say, you eat oxtails? He goes to my, what is oxtails? I said, boy, you ain't never had oxtails before. He to my, Nana, what is oxtails? Mona, hey. I said it too, but I'm thinking about it now. Hey, Miss Treasie. Oh. So I cooked my little oxtails in the crock pot. I ain't cooked oxtails in a long time. Look how they falling off the bone. So let me show y'all how my oxtail falling off the bone, because I know somebody gonna say, somebody probably gonna say, them oxtails tough, honey. The devil is a lie. Look at this, look at this. See this? Look how this coming apart. See, look at this. Look at this. You can tell when the oxtail is good. When you can take your fork and you can cut it in there. Tree said, be careful with dropping those lids on the glass top stove. I cracked mine. Okay, thank you, T-Hall. She is scared with me with those pot handles hanging on you. I'm scaring you. I put too much juice on her. Dang, you came in just when I'm fixing your food to put in the microwave. Well, sit right here. I want you to give me a grade. You ain't got to show your face. Just give me a grade. Let me get you a fork. Yeah. So he gonna give me a grade on my oxtails. No, I ain't put the lima beans in the oxtails. I put them on the side. How they taste? They can't hear you. I said that tastes good. Okay. You want more in this? Oh, this good. So that little bag of oxtails that I had, that bite was $40. So I'm gonna put the rest of them in him. But hell, it ain't nothing in him. I bought them from that meat store around the corner. They was $8.99 a pound. Honey, when you cooking oxtails, you can't be inviting people over to my dinner, okay? You cannot do that. I was telling them about, hold up. I was telling them Lynchmark about when me and you first met and you smiled, I was gonna be your lady. Hey, me and Litch, hey, when we ain't have no car, me and Litch Mom hanging out everywhere, okay? Honey, we were catching the bus, everything. Look at him. Watch this. Litch Mom. When we first met, where the first place we went to eat at?
Chili.
And where we sat at Chili's. So that was the first date that we went on. We went to Chili's. He wanted to take me out to eat. I told him to pick me up down the road. I ain't want him to know where I stand. But he was so nosy. So he picked me up at the apartment next to me. And Peaches and somebody else walked with her for me to meet him. So we went to Chili's for our first date. And I told him, you remember what I had on? You remember the first outfit I had on when we went? You don't remember? So the first date we went on, we went to Chili's, we sat at the bar. And then he told me, I'm gonna get what she gonna get. So I ordered steak, mashed potatoes, and vegetables, and I wanted mushrooms. He gonna tell me, but I don't want the mushrooms. So that was our first date right there at Chili's. See, people be thinking when you go on a date, you got to go to an expensive restaurant. Honey, me and Liz went to Chili's, sat at Chili's, and we had us some cocktails, okay? But y'all, he thought he was gonna knock me off that night too. He did. He thought he was gonna knock me off, but no, you ain't getting it that quick, homeboy. No, he went finna park up in that garage that quick, okay? He around here, he thought he finna be like kissing on the little breast, and I'm finna just give it in to him. No, I ain't gonna lie, I did want to knock him off I wanted him to knock me off, but I couldn't give in that quick. No. I ain't finna tell no lie. And he go to my, you know you wanted to give it to me. I said, I wanted to give it to you, but you weren't getting it. You gonna wait, homeboy. Cause you know how you be, even though, no, she ain't come over here. You ain't call her? No, the food's still in there. I look like my mom. Yeah, he did. He thought we went to eat and whatever. When we left the restaurant, he told me, come on, let's go so you can know where I stay at. We go there, he want to try to kiss all up here and stuff. I say, listen, you ain't finna get none. So don't think you finna knock me off, sugar. It ain't going like that. He was like, no, it ain't like that. I said, I just want to let you know that, okay? It ain't like that. We ain't finna get all up in there like that. So we waited. We waited. And that's what I said. You had to pay for that steak. Honey, he thought he was finna get some, but he ain't get none. I wouldn't care what piece of steak he gave me, okay? God bless you, Treasie. You be doing your thing every time in the kitchen. Thank you, Nicole. I told him, I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to send you back to the island. He gonna tell me what? I said, you begin to sound like American. I want to hear that island accent. That's what I want. Hey, and then how many days after that did he get it? About 2 months. It was about, I ain't gonna lie, it was about 2 months. Developed. It wasn't no like, it wasn't no rush, no nothing. It was like about 2 months. Yeah, about 2 months. Shoot, and then we went, child, we went to, wait, what did I come on? Hi, I'm new to your page. Hope you having a blessed night. Yes, and I pray you having a blessed night too. Long 2 days, huh? Chef K, come on, dude. Now, come on now. Come on. No, he waited. He waited. I'm not telling no tale. He waited. But baby, you know how when you make somebody wait and then when you get it, you be like, oh, I want it. So he got it from old to new. Oh yes. Oh yes. Hey, Miss Reed. You still smiling about it. I heard that. All good things are worth waiting. Look at that. God bless me with a good man. He ain't in the needing part either. He there. God bless me with a good man. That's all you need to know. You know what? I'll put these things right in here. So that's why love coming to the live. Thank you, Nancy. When you let loose, it was child T-hole. T-hole. That's why I be saying when you be going through the struggle in your relationship, some people want to run, but then you run and then you get to thinking like, wow, I'm leaving this relationship. Honey, it ain't no relationship perfect. You got to work on your relationship because why? Give up something to go to something that you just met, and then you got to mow that grass down on that side. He put that rum punch on you, child. Please, that wasn't rum punch. That was something else. To my good day grandma. How you doing? Hey there. Hello, I'm doing fine today. God is always so good. Yes, He is so good. And God always send you the right person, okay? The right person. All the time. What are you Well, I did some yellow rice, some butter beans, and I did some oxtails. That's all I cooked for today. Good evening, Miss Treasie. Have a blessed night. You too, Patricia. I'd be overjoyed on the live. Thank you, Nancy. Oh yeah, I got to show y'all my yard. Let me watch this part, cause I just finished, so I'm gonna take y'all out there so y'all can see the whole thing. Let me watch this up. Wait a minute, give me 1 minute. Yeah, I got to show y'all the finished touch.
This is a courier gonna bring it to me, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go buy her some containers. I'm gonna go to the store and get a container, cause I put it in a plate. So this, my oxtails.
Garage door.
So let me show y'all how it came out. I got to put on my. So this the candle that I told y'all I bought for my little cousin. So y'all hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to my channel. You want to sit in the garage?
Yeah.
Okay. So we finally went and got some more mulch. So I dug around there. That's what I was doing earlier, and I put that plant there. And so this is the other side right here. But I'm gonna take some rocks and put it right here, cause when the rain come, so this it. So y'all, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me while I cook. Thank y'all for the conversation and everything. But I'm finna sit in the garage and look at TV. with my husband and enjoy the rest of the night. That's what I'm finna sit out here and do. Right here. So I just want to tell y'all thank you because without y'all, I wouldn't be on this channel. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now without y'all. And I appreciate all the love, all the support that everybody show me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. It's all about positive vibes over here. So y'all have a thank you, Nicole. Thank you. So y'all have a blessed night. Good night, Devetta, my holy king, Chef K. Good night to all y'all. But I'm finna enjoy my husband. Okay. See y'all later.